I don't know why, sir.
I want to say something.
Say it.
Huh?
Oh, not to them, no.
Yeah.
I should have filmed that, but I was like, I think I'm gonna start another page while I'm cooking. Might do a cooking channel, but I am about to do a music podcast, right?
What does it?
Um, Cause I love music, but I miss listening to the radio because I don't, I don't understand the music nowadays. Mm. I'm gonna be corny later on today because I was sitting back and I was thinking about all of my 80s music, right? And this is when I was, wow. I'm kind of trying to. I hate listening to a man fussing with a woman about why he can't take his kid, why he always gotta sit up under her. Um, this may not be popular, but because I done raised young kids, I don't think no women should get in the way of a man having being able to do with his kid, regardless of his relationship with her. If it's over, it's over. But when it comes down to the kids, I don't think it's right. I feel like regardless of how the child got here, that the father has the right to be able to get his kids whenever he wants. Um, on schedule or something, because sometimes there will conflict. The mama may be doing something. Okay. And then just bring it back and put it back down there. My child, instead of him walking to the store, this bike been sitting in front of the house for three days. So he's finna walk, ride this little bitty bike to the
It
store.
might break.
Mm. I done seen guys grown men riding around on bikes like that. You'll ride them little BMX bikes. Make sure you don't lose my card. What did I say get? What did I say get?
The cheese, the milk, and the macaroni.
Yeah, I see him coming all the time, trying to get his child, and but he sound like he on a breaking point. Hey, girlie, how you doing? I'm up here cooking, and this going down, and it's like right next door. Come here. Ooh. Close my door. How's your Sunday? What's going on today? I'm knocking stuff over because I heard I'm coming outside. And I had to get back. You know, YouTube make you nosy. Girl, I wish I could invite you over. Because it is on up in here. This all smell good. Finna get ready and watch my favorite pastor this morning. Well, I ain't gonna say favorite pastor. But he definitely speak to my heart. So I'll be grateful for that. I'm cooking. Today I'm making some red beans, turkey neck, rice. I got some smothered neck bones going on with some cabbage. He's going to get the elbow macaroni and some cornbread and some Kool-Aid. I feel so southern. I'm feeling my Louisiana roots coming out today. Yeah, 'cause I haven't made that in a while. Usually if I make red beans and rice, I'll just throw some chicken on the side and that's it. Good day. Maybe corn on the cob. But I woke up this morning. Lately, it's been one of them things. I don't know. As you get older, you're appreciating different things in life, you know? And just waking up with the activities of your limbs and not having that drama and stuff around you, it kind of, it feels good, you know? So,
Can't ride it.
you can't ride it?
Yeah.
What, it's too small?
Yeah. My handlebar. I mean, my legs keep hitting the handlebars.
Oh, okay.
And plus, I think the spokes are messed up.
All right. Okay. Well, hurry up back. Love you. Be careful.
What you say?
I said be careful.
Alright.
Love you.
What do you
Well, what are you doing today?
Huh?
I'm on my YouTube channel.
They said, where are you going to get it?
No, it's three things.
Alright.
Macaroni, elbow macaroni, the cheese, and
Alright.
the milk.
Alright.
Oh, hey, if you want banana pudding, you have to get like 3 bananas.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Okay, he gone. Now I can do this talk. So I wasn't recording, right? But my son, when he stepped outside and he saw the bite, he had hurried up and jumped back in the house, right? And I'm like, what's wrong with you? And he was like, you hear that? They fighting. So I had him to open up the door, and I went to the door, and I'm like, it was an argument, but you only hear the dude going off. And he said, ever since we moved over here, they doing this, taking, how you put it? He said, I'm tired of your family mistreating my daughter. So that made me want to listen more, because I'm going, okay, he not in the wrong yet. And he was like, he said, and then you won't let me just take my daughter and do things that a father can do with his own child. I have to come over here and sit up under you. I moved over here with you because I'm trying to be there for my kid. You keep interfering, your other kids. I have to do the same thing for them. It ain't nothing wrong with it, but I want to take my child to my family, you know? That is so true. If he wants to take his child to be around his family, he shouldn't have to take all your kids. Because I believe there's a gang of kids up there. First of all, I'm like, hopefully your kids is the oldest, not the youngest. Because if that's the youngest child, if you knew a woman had 100 of a fleet of kids or whatever, and you was planning on being with her, then you know that you can't accept one and not the other. You know. Um. So I don't know how that worked. Um. I know I see him. I see him with kids. I don't know which one is his. And when I saw him by himself, I didn't think that he liked girls. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that all women are that, but if you heard his voice, he very soprano-ish, or um, and some men are just feminine looking or feminine acting or whatever you want to call it nowadays, and I ain't got no problem with it. But sometimes women need to look at the fact that when you with a guy, you seem to go blind and everything. But when they break up with him, then it's one of those, oh, I think he was gay, this and that. A lot of times, people be knowing that he is. And it's one of those, just got to play it safe. But with this argument that just went on, I'm on the guy's side. Now, him up there punching walls and all that kind of stuff, no, sir. No, sir. But every man is supposed to have the right. I mean, even if the man is a deadbeat, sometimes the man may not be right for you. But if that's that child's father, regardless of what kind of man he is, he's right for that kid. That kid will see as it grow older that this man is full of it, and they kind of back off. Or that kid end up thinking their dad is a superhero. You may know his flaws. It's not your right to tell the kids they flaws. Let them see their father and get the strength that they need to, be in this world. Because it's something in him that's in that child where that child can resonate from it and he can talk them through it. He may have insecurities and different things that he done battled that you may not understand, just like vice versa. You may have things that he may not understand, but that'll be something that the child can understand as it gets older because they feel the same way. That's why you have to leave the lines of communication open, you know, because it's something when the kid can get either the best or the worst of you. And a lot of times, as we get older, and our kids get older, and we start seeing things that we just do not like. I got two of them, two older ones, and oh, it's a couple of things that I cannot stand about my kids, and then it's so many things that I love about them. You know, um, they definitely hold their own. They're definitely responsible. They're respectful outside in the streets or whatever. I hear it because a lot of them was when got older or whatever. They were in the same circle. I stay in a little city where um it's big and it's little at the same time, right? So when they grew up, we not here with other family. So it's certain arenas where we have a family. And then I have a kid that's in the industry where this Vegas, you know. So of course I have a musician for a kid too, right? And so being in that arena, there's a lot of things that comes with that. You meet, different people, and he grew up with a lot of them, and all of them done branched off in the music field. So the parents, we kind of like always run into each other, and we always have them conversations about our kids. So I always get that response, oh, I seen girl, he done grew up, he done this, and oh, he's marriageable, this, that, and the other. And I just get on my nerves. Well, you get on my nerves, you just wanna say who you are, so then I have started, what you know, he's doing a whole nother state. Then I have another one, that Texas to the him, now that one, he's a smart aleck, he get on my nerves, and then I'm so crazy about it, because he still got play, just on him a little bit. He done been to the military, but each one of them is doing something that, is crazy. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that, I don't know, I have mixed emotions about it. I don't know about but I look at, I am still better. If you're not, ready to marry your kid, then don't bring them to this home, and you know, she's a temporary fix, and when you walk away, you want to walk away wholeheartedly and not be involved, then don't leave no luggage there. That's including a kid. Because if a kid there, you got to stay there. Point blank. No kid left behind. And then my daughter, she married, but I understand that she's still getting her life together. But back to this playlist that I'm about to start. It's a it's gonna be a music, like I'm gonna do 80s, 90s, whatever. But while I was sitting here writing writing down my 80s playlist, I'm like, golly, I had so much. I don't know what this. It definitely wasn't hip hop. It definitely wasn't soul. I had people like the Rhythmics and ZZ Top, Duran Duran, Hall and Oates. I was like, oh, I just was man. So I was Wham. Oh, wake me up before you go. Oh, I was like, oh my goodness. I said I did not know that I was crazy about so many white artists. When now my kids, well, my grown adult children, um, now music is so diverse. When I got like in my 90s, when it was in the 90s and stuff, I think it was more so just R&B and hip hop. You had a couple of people that made the mark, like George Michael. George Michael never could have got too old for me. Um, when especially when all up in the careless whisper, Madonna too. Madonna, that borderline, and you must be my lucky star. I'm like, oh, shining bright wherever you are. Yeah, I like that one. Bananarama, um, the Cars, the Police. I was into reggae too. Steel Post. They had one called Mr. Ambassador. Yeah, yeah. Then I believe that was the '90s with was Shabba Ranks and stuff with the '90s, or was it the '80s? Put that down in the comments or whatever. Um, I'm trying to see. Oh, Maxi Priest. Maxi Priest. Ooh, oh, Shaka Demus and the Pliers. It was quite a few. It was quite a few. I used to definitely be about my reggae music. Um, And like I used to like certain rhythms to Hispanic music. Didn't understand Spanish, but I did understand. What was her name? Selena. When Baba, what's that? Baba Lamba. When that was out, I was like, yeah, I used to listen to that. Yeah, you would have thought I was Spanish. That was probably about the only one. But I'm like, yeah, I have a wide range. Bon Jovi. Now my sons, they end up being into Metallica, right? And I remember when I was in a group home, it was this Hispanic girl, Griselda. So we shared a room. Now I always had my radio. She always had her radio. She had a radio and it was a little bit louder than mine. So whenever we went in the room, she on one side of the room, I'm on one side of the room. I'm putting my music on, and then she, listening to her music, and she'll turn it up and she's singing in Spanish or whatever. I'm over here, I'm singing Run DMC, I'm rocking the bell, and um, one night we had got into it, and then in the end of the night, I think me and her was exchanging music. Like she was trying to get me to learn her music, and that was the first time I heard Michael Jackson's song in Spanish. What was that? It wasn't PYT. It was. Uh, oh my goodness, which one? It's on the tip. It wasn't Beat. It wasn't. It was. It was Billie Jean, right? That was crazy. And I was sitting up there, just, I guess now when I think about different music, I try and remember like where was I? What headspace was I in? Because when you get into like the cars, you and there was another one. Wait, let me see my playlist because I'm gonna put this on. I gotta figure out how to do this. I just want a podcast of music, right? Now you got Vogue, Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody. Billie Jean, Take Me On by Aha. Take on me, take on me. And then another one, Bites the Dust by Queen. Um, Men at Work, Down Under. Of course, Walk This Way. Run DMC and Aerosmith. The 80s was What's Love Got to do with it? Yep. 80s was also The Time. Cause I'm cool, 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 cool. That Phil Collins, Studio. It's just so much. And I guess Sundays is my day that I sit back and reflect. And while I'm up cooking, I'm kind of sleepy. But because this is going on outside, and because now they outside, I don't want to be disrespectful standing up there holding my phone. But I'm still kind of ear hustling while I'm talking here. And I think that's kind of got me distracted. But anyway, how was you guys' week? Now we ready for a new week. I'm sitting here, see, I'm waiting on my gospel, Smokey Norfolk. I don't know if any of you know Smokey Norfolk, but he come on. I'm gonna have to get off because can't have all this background stuff going on because of YouTube's and the guidelines and stuff like that. And I did it one time, and I think I was on Facebook forever. I want to see how I can link all this stuff together. My eyes, I always I'm still trying to get used to this screen, but I always sit up here. Look at my eye. I always get. I didn't know my eyes were so tight. I thought I thought I had a little bit of lift on my eyes. My eyes is low, like I smoke weed or something. Have my eyes been like this my whole life? They beady. But since I didn't gain weight, these doggone cheeks too. But I didn't always had cheeks. But this is I get any bigger, my eyes gonna be this close. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and say hey, and I guess I kind of used y'all because I wanted to hear that. And then you be hearing men when they fussing loud. You want to make sure they don't hit the woman or something like that. But I don't know if I done turned into Miss Jenkins, the nosy neighbor, or not. Um, but they giving me stuff to pay attention to because they'd be like, next thing you know, police knocking on your door talking about, have you heard something? Have you done something? Why you didn't do anything? That's crazy to be standing next door to somebody and just don't know what they're going through. So I always make myself available for these younger women to be able to talk to me when they can. Um, like I didn't even know people still went to people's house that they didn't know and borrow like aluminum foil and all that stuff. But I'm learning. They think they got older. They come and get stuff from me and I'm not gonna pay attention to. Okay, now you just getting ridiculous to me. You got a roll of cookies. Who does that? But I was like, how did you got it? So these things don't mean much to me. One day I'm gonna take people and say, see like a little studio. I've been trying to hook it up to my phone, the musician dot com. So I'm gonna learn how to do this stuff myself because these are things that me and the dad used to do before they was even born. So I'm going, you're not stopping nothing. I just pushed all that stuff to the side. But now I'm getting it back. I'm sitting here. Check this out. I'm like, I keep my tablet and stuff by because Pam stands for pamphlet. Pamphlet is paper. So I've been writing just about all my life. But now I want to put it useful. Next week I'll be pulling out all my poems and I'm going to go on and put the poetry book together. I said I'm just wherever it land, however it land. But I'm going to get it out of here. Quit procrastinating. And it's nothing for me to write a poem, but to sit down and write the book like people and why you ain't written a book? First of all, I can't type good. I can't type fast enough. And then it irritates me because I'm one of those that if I write it, I mess up. I don't just white out. It seems like I got to start all over again. I don't know if that's an ADHD kind of thing, but that's just what I do. And when it comes down to typing, now I know maybe about 25, 30 words a minute. I don't know, somewhere up in there. It could be a little more. I don't think it's no less than that because I took an assessment test doing this job application, a remote job application. So um, I said next week I'm gonna pick up and start practicing typing and yeah, just figure my way. So anyway, y'all have a good Sunday. I'll probably jump back on here a little later. Love y'all, and remember, whatever you do, just don't quit. That's from Smokey Norfolk himself. And since he finna come on, I gotta go. Have a great day. Bye.